from Element of Account Part 2 Standard 11 Chapter 2 Depreciation Account. Question number 5, which is given on your page number 66. Here we are starting with the first question. Suresh Limited has purchased a machine for 63,600 on 1/4/2012 with installation expense of machine of 1000. If scrap is estimated 14,600 after its estimated life of 8 years, determine annual account of depreciation and annual rate of depreciation. Accounting year of company end on 31st March. Write journal entry for the first year and also prepare machine account and depreciation account. Show accounting in annual account of first year. Company charge depreciation under straight line method of depreciation. So as per the question, here is the solution. All the information which is given in the question, the same information has been written here. Always remember, the purchase price of machine has to be added with the extra expenses connected with the machine. So here the installation expense of 1000 will be added up with the purchase price of machine, and the total of it will be declared as a cost price, that is 64,600. This will be our cost price of the machine. Here in the question they have given scrap value, estimated life. So as per the information here, the formula of calculating depreciation is D is equal to C minus scrap value divided by N, that is estimated life, which I have already explained in my last video. In this question, here they have given to find out journal entry, machine account, depreciation and annual account of the first year. So these 4 things have to be solved out of this information, and the method of solution is straight line method. So here we'll start calculating. Formula D is equal to C minus S upon N as per the information given in the question. So here we found the cost price is 64,600 minus the scrap value is 14,600 divide N, that is estimated life is 8. So here 64,600 minus 14,600 comes 50,000 divided by 8. Here the value is 6,250, and as per the straight line method we are going to calculate only once the depreciation. So this will be the value which will be continue for the next 3 years, which has been given in the question. For the next 3 years we will continue with these number, that is 6,250. So here first we are going to solve journal entry for the first 3 years. So here I am ready with the specimen of journal entry, that is journal entry in the books of Suresh Limited, and the specimen is ready. Here first we will write down the date, 1st April 2012, when machine has been purchased. The main value of the machine has been paid by check, so it always written on the back, and the extra expenses have to be recorded as a cash. So what comes in, that's machine. As per the real account rules, machine comes in to the business. So machine will remain on the debit side with the amount 64,600, out of which the main amount of the machine has been paid by bank, that is 63,600 to cash account, that is 1,000. That would be our first entry. Moving to the next, at the end of the year, that is 31st March 2013, the beginning is 2012, end of the year which is given in the question 31st March, which will be end on the year 2030. Now here we will calculate depreciation. Depreciation account will be debited with the amount 6250, that is 6,250, the depreciation which is going to be calculated for the every year as per the straight line method. यहाँ पे हम depreciation किसका करते हैं, मशीनरी का. तो यह मशीनरी account with the amount 6,250. On 31st March, at the end of the year, the depreciation value also passed to the annual account. So it goes in the profit and loss account. When you are transferring the amount to the annual account, the depreciation comes on the credit side, and the account where we are passing the value, that will be debited, that is P&L account. So here comes 6,250. So here we end up first year. From the 1st April 2012 to 31st March 2013, here we complete the first year. Moving to the next year we are not going to start again from the 1st April, it will directly come to the 31st March, because we are going to calculate depreciation and nothing has been happened between the years. So the next year must be from the 1st April 2013 to 31st March 2014. At the end of the year, write down depreciation account debited to machinery account, that is 6,250, and again we'll pass the amount to the annual account, that is in profit and loss account, debited to depreciation account, that is 6,250. So here we complete the second year. Now the third year must be start from the 1st April 2014 and end up on 31st March 2015. We calculate depreciation on 31st March. So again we'll write down the date 31st March 2015 for the third year. That is, again we'll write down depreciation account debited to machinery account, profit and loss account debited, again with 31st March 2015, to depreciation account. You can also make it remember in the rhythm like that. Amount 6,250. As it is a straight line method, we are going to continue with the same amount every year. So here we complete the journal entry. Next is to prepare machinery account and depreciation account. For machinery and depreciation, you have to prepare the specimen same as your ledger. So first write down for whom you are preparing. In the question we read about the Suresh Limited. So just give the heading of ledger of Suresh Limited and prepare a ledger of machinery account. As in the ledger we have to make an opening balance. Remember, machinery's accounts opening balance always comes from the debit side. So this will be easy for you to make it remember. So here we'll write down the first date, 1st April 2012, where the machine have been purchased by paying a bank value of 63,600 to cash account, that is 1,000. So here how we make the opening balance. On 31st March 2013, at the end of the year, here we calculate depreciation, which will be record on the credit side of machinery account, that is 6250. So this is what happened in the year 2012 to 13, and here end of the year, and we found here it is 64,600 and here it is 6,250, which comparatively less. So here we'll continue with the same amount 64,600. जो वैल्यू ज़्यादा है वही आएगा, जो हर बार हम अकाउंट में करते हैं दोनों साइड टैली करने के लिए। टैली करने के बाद जो साइड अमाउंट कम है वो उसके साथ हम माइनस करेंगे एंड वी विल फाइंड आउट द डिफरेंस ऑफ इट, दैट इज 58,350. So that's what the difference we found, and we'll make it circle to highlight that that is the closing balance. So again we'll write down 31st March 2013 and here we'll declare it as a balance CF. The closing of the last year will become the opening of the next year, that is 1st April 2013. Here we'll make opening balance, that is 58,350 will become opening balance. Again at the next year at the end of the year 31st March 2014, again we'll calculate depreciation of the machinery, and here again we'll continue with the same amount 6,250. Again we can compare. So obviously debit side amount is comparatively more than the credit side, so this amount will continue as a total, that is 58,350 at both the side. get minus with the lesser amount, that is 6,250. Here we get the difference of 52,100, which will be declared as a closing balance of the machinery account for 31st March 2014, that is by balance carried forward. Now the same amount will become opening for the next year. The next year will start from 1st April 2014. So here we'll make opening balance by writing 52,100 as an opening balance. At the end of the year 31st March 2015, by depreciation for the same, that is 6,250. Again, if we make it compare, obviously this one is more compared to this, compared to credit side. So we'll write down 52,100 at both the side and get minus with the lesser value, that is 6,250. Here I found the difference of 45,850. Make it circle and declare it as a closing balance of the year by balance CF. So this is how we complete the machinery account. The next is to prepare, here we complete the journal entry, machinery, and now we'll prepare depreciation account. Again, you have to prepare the specimen same as a ledger. Now depreciation is all time calculated at the end of the year. So 31st March we are going to write for the both the side. But before we write, it would be easy to make it as a ledger posting. So come back to the journal entry, and here we can see the journal entry of the first year where we can see the depreciation. In the first entry it is no depreciation is written. Here you can see the depreciation is written. Depreciation written on the debit side. So what we'll do, we are going to go to the depreciation account debit side and we'll write down the date and the amount. Here is my depreciation account, and here I am going to write down the date 31st March 2013 and the amount was 6,250. When you are preparing depreciation account, we will go at the same side but we will write down the opposite entry, that is machinery account. So here we will write down machinery account. Moving to the next entry, here we complete the first entry, second entry. In the third entry of the first year, we see the depreciation on the credit side. So now we'll go to the depreciation account credit side and we'll write down the date and the amount. So here is the depreciation account and here is the credit side. Here I'll write down 31st March 2013 and here the amount 6,250. Now here I will write down entry of profit and loss account. Always remember you have to write down the opposite one, as I have already explained in the ledger posting. So here we'll write down profit and loss account. This is the end of the first year, and as we can see, the amount of both the side is same. So there is no difference which is going to be find out as a closing balance, or nothing is going to be passed on for the next year. So it is going to get tallied by the 6,250 at both the side. Moving to the next year. Here we complete the first year. This is the second year. In the second year I found, this is the second year, depreciation again on the debit side. We'll just copy the date and the amount. That is debit side 31st March 2014, amount 6,250, and again same process, we are going to copy the depreciation के opposite side कौन सा account रखा है, machinery account. So that we are going to write down on the debit side by writing machinery account, and same for the 31st March 2014. If we check, the second entry is again depreciation on the credit side. तो credit side हम यही date लिखेंगे और यही amount. तो यहाँ पे है date and here is the amount, and here in particular we'll write down profit and loss account, and that's the end of the another year, 6,250. So here we complete the 2 year. The same way I will complete the third year. So here we complete the depreciation account. Now the next is annual account for the first year. Now first year we just check the year end up on the 31st March 2013. So here you can see the annual account means to give effect in the profit and loss account and balance sheet. In profit and loss account, don't forget to highlight the year, that is 31st March 2000. That's a 13. So for the first year you have to write down 2013 for the profit and loss account and for the balance sheet as well. Now, and the name of asset, here we purchase machinery, that is the amount 64,600, and here we get depreciation minus with the 6,250, where the value comes 58,350, and the same depreciation goes keep effect in the profit and loss account debit side by writing depreciation on machinery, that is 6,250. So this is how you have to give effect in the annual effect for the depreciation. Whichever year they have asked, we have to continue with the same amount of profit and loss account and balance sheet. For the next year again we have to prepare again P&L and balance sheet account. So this is the done. You can just pause the video to write it down. If you have any queries, please let me know.